just random drawings just to show you some of my artwork. So here's one of my drawing journals. This is not all my drawings. I have a bunch of drawings. But this is one of my drawing journals. And we're going to start with the ferret picture that I drew of all my ferrets. It's not finished yet, by the way. So yeah, Gidget is the one that died, and Oreo is the one that died, and Pipsqueak and Jinx are still alive, but I still need to finish Honey Bear, and I gotta do Sable in this quarter. Otherwise, this is my ferrets, all of my girls. And then here is a not finished Jinx. But yeah. And here's one of Alvin. Here's one of Alvin that I drew. And here's another one of Alvin. This one is Simon. It's not very good because I did all of them with pens, so this one isn't very good. I couldn't erase anything, but yeah, this one is Simon. And then here's Jinx. That's her nickname, Jinxie Doo Doo Poo Poo Head. And then here is another ferret. Here's another ferret picture to unban ferrets. Ferrets for freedom because they're banned from some countries, which I'm really mad about. And then here's my dog Roman. Here's Winston, my old dog that died. You guys may have saw the Winston video. Here's one of Pipsqueak, my ferret. By the way, it was really weird because I drew it at Applebee's one day. Here is another Pipsqueak. Here's an unfinished starting of my ferret Oreo that died. And that's all for that journal. And then, oops, this isn't finished, but if you guys may have gone to my channel and looked at my Hood Hounds video, this is a fan art for it. Well, it's my video, so I guess it's not a fan art, but yeah. And then here's another one of my drawing journals that's really old. Well, it's not really old, it's actually from last year, but here's something that my sister, my older sister Lexi drew. And that is something weird that my sister drew that I won't show you. Here's a fan art for somebody on YouTube. And then here's some wolves that I made up and drew. Here's some more wolves that I made up and drew. Here's some more wolves that I drew. And here's some more wolves that I drew. Oh, yeah. Here's some more wolves that I drew. Here's some more wolves that I drew. And then I want to show you. Here's something unfinished. There's Winston. Here's a creepy looking ferret that I drew. Here's 2 ferrets that I drew that aren't finished. Here's my dog Roman. I've done better before. But there's Roman. Here's my dog Ruby. That's not very good either. Here's another wolf that I drew. And a ferret thing that I drew. It's a ferret. Here is some sugar gliders and ferrets. That one's not even finished, so I'm not sure that. Here's an unfinished sugar glider. Here's an unfinished ferret with a mustache. Here's a sugar glider that I drew. This is another sugar glider, by the way. That was really cute. And then here is another thing, a sugar glider that I drew, representing my older sister Lexi. She was always slap happy, which is a good thing. And then here are some copyright, because I made these up myself. So these are copyright animals that I made up, but it's a mix between a ferret and a few other animals that I made up called a fidget. There's a bunch of different kinds of fidgets. And then here's some more fidgets. Here's some more fidgets. Some more fidgets. Here's some ferret drawings to represent me and my friends. Here is some more fidgets. Some characters that I made up. Here's some more fidgets. Here's another fidget. Right here. Let's see what else I got. Here's a ferret that I drew. A wet ferret. Here's a Say No to Drugs collie that I drew. Here's another Say No to Drugs collie that I drew. I'm gonna find a good one to show you. There's a ferret. That's actually scrap paper from school that I just made a picture out of. It's really weird. There's this weird little dinosaur that I drew. There's another weird little dinosaur that I drew of me and my little sister's old thing called Nobby News at 9 that we used to have on YouTube before our old channel got deleted. Then, Here's another thing that I drew. It's the road to my grandma's house. And then here's a little ferret that I drew going down the hill on carts, since me and my friends do that all the time. By the way, here's a little pipsqueak ferret that my older sister Lexi drew. Here's a sugar glider that I drew that's not very good. Here's another sugar glider that's pretty good. Okay. That's all for that journal. Pictures back with it. Now I'm about to show you some ferret drawings that I did for my made-up ferret club. It's all in this binder. Okay, so these are just some ferret things that I did a long time ago in school. This little ferret book that I haven't even started. This isn't drawings, but it's Ferrets USA, one of my favorite magazines. Then here is my, this is not a good drawing. I mean, it's good for how old I was when I drew it, but it's not very good drawing of Pipsqueak because it was my very first drawing of Pipsqueak and ever drawing a ferret. So it's not very good, but you know what, whatever. That was when we first got Pipsqueak, since she was our first ferret. Here's one of a ferret that I made up. He's copyright because he's my character that I made up, named Dale. Not very good because that was my first one too. Here's another Pipsqueaks thing because they used to hide in the trash can and spy on us. It was really weird. Here's a project that I made at school of me and my friends made up a band called Techno Jinx. So this was made when I was in 5th grade, so it's kind of old. And you take these off and there's a bunch of stuff like flyers and stuff inside. Here is another one that I did in school. It's not very good drawing. Here's another thing that I did in school. Parent friendly thing. And then here's another thing that I did in school. This is also copyright. I made it up. It's a business that I made up. Here's another little thing that I made in school. There's nothing inside. And then here's a book that I started. That is not finished. Here's just a ferret thing that I did with ferret songs that I made up. Here's a book that I'm doing, but I haven't finished it, with Jinx and this other ferret. Here's a Pipsqueak drawing. It's not very good because it's old. Here is Jinx. This is a drawing of Jinx that I did in school. I won a prize for it because it's really good. And then sorry about this. I just want to be able to put my stuff back. I don't want to do it later. This might take a minute. I'm almost done, don't worry. If you want to skip this part, you can. Okay. Next, are some more ferret drawings that I did for me and my friend's fake club. Here's one of my very first ferret drawings. Here's a Jinx. Oh no! Oh dang it! I gotta be more careful. There's a Jinx. It's not very good. Here's another Jinx ferret. Here's me and my friend's band, Copyright Techno Jinx picture that I drew of our logo. Here's a picture of Jinx that I did. It's not very good. Here's a picture of, I think it's either Sable or Honey Bear, and it's super good, super detailed. It's a Christmas picture. Then here's a picture of all my ferrets. It's actually pretty good if you ask me. Here's an unfinished ferret. I kind of made these ferrets look kind of the design of Alvin and the Chipmunks, even though my ferrets are girls. I just kind of felt like it to see how it would turn out. So, here's a Pipsqueak. Here is Honey Bear. And here's a Sable. And then over here is Gidget, the one that died. Here's a Gidget, another Gidget. And then here's my very best Gidget with the other ferrets. Here is a ferret language book. I made up ferret language. It's very confusing to read. And that's a book. Here is a ferret training book that I made. Then this is just a play. It's not any of my drawings. Here's a Jinx drawing. Here's some drawings of the Backstreet Ferrets. These are copyright characters, and it's a copyright storyline, so it belongs to me and my friends. It's Pipsqueak, Oreo, Honey Bear, and Winston. Here's another Backstreet Ferrets. Then here's another not finished Backstreet Ferrets. Here's a Pipsqueak. That's not very good. Here's just a really bad ferret drawing that I haven't finished. Here's one of my favorite, here's an unfinished ferret, but this is my favorite Jinx drawing out of all the ones that I've done. Jinxie. And then here's Oreo. Here's another Jinx. I do a lot of Jinxes. Here's another Jinx. And here's a Jinx and Honey Bear. Here is a very bad, well, it's kind of good, kind of bad drawing of Pipsqueak. And very bad spelling, because I did this a long time ago. This just has computer pictures in it, so it's none of my drawings inside of this book. So that's all that I have with me. I might show you some more drawings later. Thank you guys for watching. Go check out my channel, rate, comment, subscribe. Bye.